It's frustrating to see like large groups of people hanging out in public together.
A reminder from those on the front lines, stay a safe distance apart, especially with warmer days ahead. Indy parks and police pleading with the public. Keep your distance at least 6 feet apart. Good evening, everyone. I'm Brooke Martin.
And I'm Phil Sanchez. And Brooke, as you very well know, park rangers with IMPD are now continuing to patrol and educate and also make people aware of the guidelines from the CDC. Wish TV's Dan Klein is live at Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Park, where the playground and basketball hoops, Dan, are now closed.
And it's not just here, but at all 212 parks and 135 playgrounds under the control of Indy Parks, where the rules remain in effect indefinitely. And while many who live nearby tell me that they've seen most people take it seriously, warmer temperatures later this week will make that a lot more difficult. Daniel Fisher, roommate Rachel Guerin, playing catch with Pooch Danny, who never seems to tire. They live inside of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Park. Thus far,
If you look out in the field, you would see like person, rather than groups.
social distancing has been followed. It's no problem on a cold afternoon. But on the warm days, a different story.
Subtly frustrated, actually. You know, you're like, come on, like, you know what's going on. You've seen the news. I know you have a phone. It's like, just follow the rules.
And Fisher and Guerin know what's going on, too. They're both on the front lines, working as physician assistants in emergency rooms in the area. Does it worry you, what you're seeing, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's scary disease. It's a pretty aggressive virus.
Just because they're in their homes and they're not seeing it, the hospitals are getting more and more busy.
At MLK Park, there's no one at the playground. The empty swing sways slightly in the breeze, just like they're supposed to. The basketball hoops themselves are boarded up here, as well as other Indy Park locations like Washington Park. Not far away on the Monon, a few runners and bikers are making their way. Nothing like what Guerin witnessed earlier.
Especially over on the Monon, it was just like a normal day, just absolutely packed. It looked like people were doing their best, but there were just maybe so many people out that it was hard to really stick to it.
Scott Marcella trying to relieve some cabin fever on his first day of being laid off.
I haven't seen that. Yeah, it probably will, though, when it warms up.
He believes an informational effort by park rangers is probably needed.
Yes, I would think that it's smart, yes. I think it's good to remind people, but I don't want to see tickets handed out.
And Fisher and Guerin agree. They believe social distancing here long term will make a difference for them and everyone else on the front lines.
I think any degree of reminder to social distance, you know, reminder of the severity of this illness is good.
Again, IMPD park rangers are not giving tickets, just educating and reminding folks. And of course, Indy Parks is not the only place making some similar decisions. Communities like Carmel have closed their playgrounds as well. As well in Carmel, they actually closed the Monon close to downtown because so many people were out and about. Reporting live, Dan Klein, Wish TV, wishtv.com, and follow us on Facebook.